Greetings students. Today we are going to learn about one of USA's leading company, Exxon Mobil. Let us know this company in a much better way. Exxon Mobil Corporation or Exxon Mobil is an American multinational oil and gas corporation headquartered in Irving, Texas, United States. It is a direct descendant of John D. Rockefeller's Standard Oil Company and was formed on November 30, 1999 by the merger of Exxon and Mobil, formerly Standard Oil of New York and Standard Oil of New Jersey. It is affiliated with Imperial Oil, which operates in Canada. The company's largest shareholder is the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. ExxonMobil is the world's third largest company by revenue and the second largest publicly traded company by market capitalization. The company is ranked 5th globally in Forbes Global 2000 list in 2030. ExxonMobil's reserves were 72 billion oil equivalent barrels at the end of 2007, and at then 2007, rates of production are expected to last over 14 years. With 37 oil refineries in 21 countries constituting a combined daily refining capacity of 6.3 million barrels, ExxonMobil is the largest refiner in the world, a title that was also associated with Standard Oil since its incorporation in 1870. ExxonMobil is the largest of the world's supermajors with daily production of 3.921 million BOE barrels of oil equivalent. In 2008, this was approximately 3% of world production, which is less than several of the largest state-owned petroleum companies. When ranked by oil and gas reserve, it is 14 in the world with less than 1% of the total. ExxonMobil markets products around the world under the brands of Exxon, Mobil and ESCO. It also owns hundreds of smaller subsidiaries such as Imperial Oil Limited, 69.6% ownership in Canada, and Sea River Maritime, a petroleum shipping company. The upstream division dominates the company's cash flow, accounting for approximately 70% of revenue. The company employs over 82,000 people worldwide as indicated in ExxonMobil's 2006 Corporate Citizen Report, with approximately 4,000 employees in its Fairfax downstream headquarters and 27,000 people in its Houston upstream headquarters. ExxonMobil Corporation was formed in 1999 by the merger of two major oil companies, Exxon and Mobil. Both Exxon and Mobil were descendants of the John D. Rockefeller Corporation, Standard Oil, which was established in 1870. The reputation of Standard Oil in the public eye suffered badly after publication of Ida M. Tarbell's classic expose, The History of the Standard Oil Company in 1904, leading to a growing outcry for the government to take action against the company. By 1911, with public outcry at a climax, the Supreme Court of the United States ruled that Standard Oil must be dissolved and split into 34 companies. In the same year, the nation's kerosene output was eclipsed for the first time by gasoline. On June 12, 2008, ExxonMobil announced that it was transitioning out of the direct served retail market, citing the increasing difficulty of running gas stations under rising crude oil cost. In 2010, ExxonMobil bought XTO Energy. The company focused on development and production of unconventional resources. In terms of potential future developments, many gas and oil companies are considering the economic and environmental benefits of floating liquefied natural gas (FLNG). This is an innovative technology designed to enable the development of offshore gas resources that would otherwise remain untapped because environmental or economic factors make it unviable to develop them via a land-based LNG operation. ExxonMobil is waiting for an appropriate project to launch its FLNG development, and the only FLNG facility currently in development is being built by Shell, due for completion in around 2017. In 2012, ExxonMobil confirmed a deal for production and exploration activities in the Kurdistan region of Iraq. ExxonMobil is organized functionally into a number of global operating divisions. These divisions are grouped into three categories for reference purposes, though the company also has several ancillary divisions such as coal and minerals, which are standalone. Upstream, oil exploration, extraction, shipping and wholesale operation based in Houston, Texas. Downstream, marketing, refining and retail operation based in Fairfax, Virginia. Chemical division based in Houston, Texas. The current chairman of the board and CEO of ExxonMobil Corporation is Rex Tillerson. Tillerson assumed the top position on January 1, 2006 on the retirement of long-term chairman and CEO Lee Raymond, who received a retirement and severance package of approximately $400 million USD, of which some were critical. ExxonMobil is the largest non-government owned company in the energy industry and produces about 3% of the world's oil and about 2% of the world's energy. ExxonMobil, like other oil companies, is struggling to find new sources of oil. According to Wall Street Journal, it replaces only 95% by volume of the oil it pumps. This stands in contrast to natural gas, where it replaces 158% by volume through purchases or fines. ExxonMobil is a signatory participant of the Voluntary Principles on Security and Human Rights.
Safety is all about integrity. It's all about people. All of our systems for operational integrity are part of everything we do. So when we design a new facility, when we operate a facility, when we walk down the hall, we focus on doing it safely. Day after day, week after week, safety's built into the way we go about our business. If we can't do things safely, we don't do them.
When I first started working at ExxonMobil, I was very impressed at how visible safety is in the ExxonMobil culture. It's a part of every single task, every single project that we do. I've grown up in the Gulf Coast states. I feel very connected to the area, so I was very sad to hear about the events in the Gulf. Loss of life, all the environmental damages that happened. We may not have been a part of the problem. I'm very proud of the fact that we're leading the solution.
ExxonMobil's leading this effort to develop a new rapid response containment system. This system's designed to quickly cap any deep water well in the Gulf of Mexico, contain the oil, and safely remove it.
Our goal is to always lead the industry as far as safety and making sure that we keep that standard high.
It's what we're all about. It's the way we go about our business and the approach that we take all over the world.
Being one of the biggest energy producers, there's a lot of responsibility in that role.
Taking on the next challenge, figuring out how to develop technology, developing the next best practice, that's what makes us go.
safety. It's not about PR.
It isn't about competition.
And it's not about the bottom line.
It's really about doing what's right.
Investigative reporting by Forbes magazine raised question about ExxonMobil's dealings with the leaders of oil-rich nations. ExxonMobil controls concessions covering 11 acres, 45,000 km per square, of the coast of Angola that holds an estimated 7.5 billion barrels, 1.19 into 109 meters cubed of crude. In 2003, the Office of Foreign Asset Control reported that ExxonMobil engaged in illegal trade with Sudan, and it, along with dozens of other companies, settled with the United States government for $50,000. In March 2003, James Giffen of the Mercator Corporation was indicated accused of bribing President Nursultan Nazarbayev of Kazakhstan with $78 million to help ExxonMobil with a 25% share of the Texas oil field, the third largest in the world. On April 2, 2003, former Mobil executive J. Bryant Williams was indicated on tax charges relating to the same transaction. The case is the largest under the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. The series of events is depicted in the film Syriana.
Increasingly, we're finding natural gas in places far from Europe, in which case a pipeline wouldn't be practical. ExxonMobil's bringing liquefied natural gas from the other side of the world into the European market via a state-of-the-art terminal in Wales and a terminal off the coast of Italy. This is the first of its kind in the world. ExxonMobil is developing new technology, ensuring that we can provide gas securely into the future.
In a U.S. Department of Justice release dated September 18, 2003, the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York announced that J. Brian Williams, a former senior executive of Mobil Oil Corporation, had been sentenced to 3 years and 10 months in prison on charges of evading income taxes on more than $7 million in unreported income, including a $2 million kickback he received in connection with Mobil's oil business in Kazakhstan. According to documents filed with the court, Williams' unreported income included millions of dollars in kickbacks from governments, persons and other entities with whom Williams conducted business while employed by Mobil. In addition to his sentence, Williams must pay a fine of $25,000 and more than $3.5 million in restitution to the IRS, in addition to penalties and interest. So students, we got to know about the various aspects of ExxonMobil. Hope you must have got useful information about the company. Have a nice day.